Before we move on to the next lessons, I would like us to pause for a moment and think about what we have learned so far. These have been foundational lessons for ERPNext, and they are very important. They are very important because many learners dive into ERPNext without knowing how ERPNext thinks, without knowing how workflows work, without knowing how the bench works, and not the bench rather, but the desk and the workspaces, and therefore they end up feeling, or rather getting, overwhelmed and stuck. That is why these lessons are very important. The moment you understand these, the rest of the ERPNext becomes much easier for you to learn. So these are the foundations, and all of the documents in ERPNext, whether they are HR documents, accounting documents, procurement documents, CRM documents, and everything else you can think about, follow this same structure. So if you understand the document statuses, you understand what happens within the list views and the form views that you have been covering in the topics or the videos that you have just covered, everything in ERPNext follows the same structure. This is why this is critically important. And we are wrapping that up now. But before we wrap up and say that we are done, I have prepared a short quiz for you. This is not to fail or pass. This is just to make sure that these topics are very solid in your mind and they have well been understood. And these questions have covered all the topics that you have done, and it is to just make sure that everything sticks strongly in your mind. So if you find that there is a question in the quiz that you do not understand, what you need to do is to go back to that video and rewatch it so as to make sure that your base is strong. So it is very important that you take this quiz again, because we are currently working on a marketplace, a job marketplace for ERPNext Academy. And there is no name that is going to appear on the marketplace if you did not complete every quiz that we are going to have in ERPNext Academy. So employers are going to be going into their job marketplace or the listing space to recruit people that can work as consultants, to recruit people that can work for full-time jobs, and so on and so forth. So that is coming in the near future. But the people that are going to be listed there are going to be people that have gone through every quiz and have been confirmed to understand ERPNext well. So please ensure that you go through these quizzes. And remember that in ERPNext Academy currently, you can post your questions, you can post your feelings, you can even rate the videos. So if there is anything that is not clear to you, that is why we are here. That is why we are doing all this content. Please make sure that you ask us those questions, and you are going to be happy to assist you. Let's keep growing together. See you in the next video.